Hi, everybody. How are you? This is Pamela from Pamela's Butterfly Life, and I always want to start out in gratitude. There's a lot of things that are going on in the world that we cannot control. But you know what we can control? How we feel in any given situation. No matter what goes on in the world that you can't control, you know what you can't control? Breathing. Just breathe in and out. And what makes your heart smile for today? What makes your heart smile for today? I am really grateful. I'm grateful for you and to be in the space with you. Yes, I have come a long ways. I give glory and honor to God for really bringing me through to be of service, to you. So I'm really honored to be here. So I want to talk about briefly. I don't like saying the word F word, not that F word, but FAT. I just say fluffy. So fluffy blindness. Does that sound familiar? Have you heard of the term fluffy blindness? It's when you aren't fully aware of how either small or maybe how large you have become. And I experienced that several times. It wasn't like when I was 275, even 310 pounds. I was aware that I was heavy, but not aware. I knew I was a big girl, but then again, I didn't. I was so used to being big. It's like I just dwelled in this bigger body, but not fully aware of how big I became. But this was just look at and watch little small signs. I'm gonna tell you about this little story. I'm gonna give you about what happened with me and being, succumb to fluffy blindness. So my son Jamie, right now he'll be 18 like shortly. That's a trip. Like, wow, he's a big boy. Let me tell you about this story. I'm gonna share this story about Jamie. He was like two and a half, and my nephew Kanan was like 3. And kids, they play make believe. I told you, pretend play is so much fun. So you remember like the those old school houses, like the kids playing. It has the blue door and it has like the bell the little bell that rings, and they can go inside the door. So they were pretend playing. So my nephew Kaden, he's on one side as if he's driving, and no, Jamie was acting as if he was driving, and Kaden was like, "Hey," I'm assuming they said they're at McDonald's. He said, "Hey, may I take your order?" Jamie at 2.5, he was like, "Hi, may I have?" He recited my whole McDonald's order. He was like, "Hi, may I have 2 double cheeseburgers, extra onions, no pickles, a small fry, and a 4-piece nugget, and a chocolate shake?" I looked at him and then I'm like, oh my gosh, my baby knows my entire McDonald's order. Ding, ding, ding. That's probably a sign that I didn't really eat as well as I should have been eating. So having fluffy blindness, just show yourself patience and grace and gratitude. So it's like, well, how do we get out of the zone where we know that we're not in the body of our dreams, but then sometimes like we feel good, sometimes we don't. It wasn't as if I felt horrible all the time. As a matter of fact, there's a video that I left it's on Pamela's Butterfly Life on my Facebook page, as well as, oh goodness, it's on my Facebook page, and it showed a before and after video. In 2018, I was on a trip to Jamaica with my family, right? I was very heavy, like 280 pounds. That was the before. And then after the video, it was like, it was me and my tiny citizen just maybe about a month ago. Big change in how I not only looked, but how my mood and how I felt. So we're mind, body, and spirit. So what can you do for today that will get you slightly out of that fluffy blindness? You have to be very brave in the space to do so. But can you just you don't have to write anything down if you're not in the space to take this in. But can you, for this moment, just think of small things that happens throughout the day that makes you feel as if, wait a second, maybe something's not in alignment with how I really am embodying your body, this body that you have. There's all the little signs around, or you could take a photo, look at photos of you, maybe if you're in that space, like, wow, okay, I am bigger than I thought I was. So there's certain things that you can do. So it's all about level of awareness. And what do you do with that level of awareness? How do you go forward? How do you go forward with making health changes? But it starts all written here in what you tell yourself. What do you think is possible? We're mind, body, and spirit. How do you get in alignment with your mind, body, and spirit and going forward in the health that you would love? Okay. Just wanted to come on, share that little story about my sunshine. Wow. And let you know that I'm here, health coach at your service. Always put yourself first. And I believe that we are beautiful and we deserve to be in a healthy mind, body, and spirit. I'll talk to you later. All right, bye.